Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I would like to extend a warm welcome to everyone for the 30th anniversary event for Dubai Furniture Manufacturing Company. The year 1993 was a notable one for many reasons. NASA had just concluded their mission to Mars, and Canada had elected their first female prime minister. It was also the year, with great encouragement and vision from our owners, that Dubai Furniture Manufacturing was established. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nilotpal Nag. I've been with DFMC for the past 2.5 years, and I'm currently heading the sales division in the Middle East market. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome some of our guests whose role has been particularly important in our history and whose support would be key to our future endeavors. Our owners, the King Coil team, and the CERTA team as well. Thank you all for gracing this joyous occasion. We would also not be where we are today without the immense contribution of our esteemed customers and suppliers, many of whom are here today with us. We thank you for your continued support and welcome you to share this moment with us. We also welcome the team from the media who are here to cover this event for us today. And last, and surely not the least, the Arenco staff, a team which I'm very proud to be a part of. Our program today will showcase the journey of DFMC over the last 3 decades, as we look forward to the future with renewed ambitions. And there is no better person to reflect on this journey than our Managing Director, Mr. S. Sundarajan, who has been part of this organization and the driving force since the year 1999. Hence, I would kindly request Mr. Sundarajan to grace the stage and hope the rest of you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Good evening to every one of you, and nice to see all of you here. Today marks a very important milestone for our organization as we celebrate our 30th anniversary, and we appreciate your presence on this occasion. I am honored to stand before you tonight as your host, and once again, welcome Mr. Abdullah Al-Musa, who is the chairman and owner of our company, along with our other owners, Mr. Abdullah Majid and Mr. Mohammad Habib. Welcome to all 3 of you. We also welcome our Arenco staff, our customers, our dealers from Middle East, our suppliers, our press, media, agency, my colleagues from my company, and friends and business associates. A very, very special welcome to King Coil team who have come specifically from US to attend our function. The team comprises of Mr. Jin Ho, who is the chairman of King Coil Licensing Company, who is accompanied by Mr. David Binke, who is the CEO and president of KKLC, and Mr. Jaipal Sheshadri, who is the Vice President of KKLC. Welcome to all of you. Mr. Jin Ho is accompanied by his son. Welcome to you too. We also extend a very, very warm welcome to CERTA team, who have also come specifically from US to attend our function. The team comprises of Ms. Tonya Berry, who is the Vice President of CERTA Siemens Bedding Company, also known as SSB. She is accompanied by Mr. Alex Seidel, who is the director of the company, director of SSB. Welcome to both of you. We also welcome Mr. Alan Beard, who is the director of A.H. Beard and Company, Australia. A.H. Beard and Company are the licensee for King Coil and many more brands for Australia and New Zealand. Welcome to you, Alan. We also welcome Mr. Archit Gupta, who is the owner and director of King Coil India. Mr. Archit Gupta has come along with his wife. Welcome to both of you. We also welcome Mr. Nipun Gupta, who is the owner and director of CERTA India. Welcome to you, Nipun. We have the privilege of hosting tonight our ex-employees who have contributed for the progress of our company. Today, we have with us Mr. Ishwaran, Mr. Sudesh Girian, and Mr. Rama, who have come all the way to attend our function. Many of our ex-employees have sent us the good wishes, and many of our licensees of King Coil and CERTA from all over have also sent their good wishes. Thank you to all of them. There are many people who are watching this program live. Welcome to all of you. Today, we have completed 30 years of our operation. It is not the completion of 30 years which is very important, but the path undertaken by us, strategies adopted by us, and the tasks accomplished by us are very significant. As we reflect on our 30 years journey, we are reminded of the obstacles we have overcome, challenges we have faced, and the achievements which we have celebrated. Today, we have assembled here not only to celebrate our achievements, but the achievements of the people who have contributed for the progress and success of our company. Today, we celebrate our talented and dedicated employees and ex-employees who have contributed for the progress and success of our company, due to which we are in the #1 position today. We also celebrate today our Middle East dealers and hospitality customers who trusted us. We also celebrate our owners who supported us. We also celebrate our other business associates like suppliers, media, agency, and King Coil USA and CERTA USA who stood by us. And we also celebrate the market in which we operate in, that's the Middle East market, which embraced us and has given us a platform to grow. We have weathered many storms, navigated through uncertain times, but we have emerged stronger every time. This is a testament of the resilience and determination of our team. Today, I am here to talk about our 30 years journey, particularly the 4 years after I joined this company, wherein the leadership skill, the leadership style, management abilities, strategies, and other qualities like perseverance, confidence, determination were all put to test. Some of my colleagues know this story, but many of you may not know about it. I would like to keep it as brief as possible, but I hope you would enjoy this story. Our company started in the year 1993 as a King Coil licensee with big dreams. It took some time for our company to stabilize, and I joined this company in the year 1999. At that point of time, also, this company was small. We had about 60 workers in the factory, and we're producing 40 to 50 mattresses per day. We had a handful of staff, and we had 2 employees in the sales team whom we called as the sales force. In the year 1999, the hospitality industry in the Middle East was beginning to grow, and hence, we were dependent on the dealers in the Middle East market for all our growth plans. We were extending 90 days credit to all our dealers in line with the norms established by other brands and other companies. However, some of our dealers were paying us on the 90th day, some were paying us on the 150th day, and some were paying us on the 180th day also. As the first step, we wanted to upgrade King Coil range of products to provide a facelift and to project a better image. Therefore, we launched Advanced Pressure Support System, which is a technology that provides additional support to the back with a 10% price increase. Some of our dealers understood our move and supported us, but majority of our dealers said that the market is not ready to take the 10% price increase, which was very steep. Therefore, they rejected that move. They also commented that the advanced pressure support system, which we incorporated in King Coil range of products, are not suitable for our market, though we did a complete study before launching such a product in the market. They were suggesting a lot of changes to the products, and each and every one of them were suggesting one change or the other. And if we have to satisfy all our dealers, we need to have at least 40 to 50 versions of the same model, which was not possible. We were talking to all the dealers, and there was a mismatch in our understanding and thought process, which we thought we should bridge the gap as quickly as possible. At that point of time, the credit situation, as we were extending credit, as I was telling you, but the outstanding situation was increasing. I completed 1 year in the company at that point of time, and there was hardly any progress. But the outstandings were increasing, and we wanted to find a solution. At that point of time, we became the licensee for CERTA in the year 2001, specifically in the month of March. We thought CERTA would provide us the required impetus for our growth plans, and we would be in a better position to double our network. We launched CERTA with Poster Spiral technology, which is patented for use only in CERTA range of products. Poster Spiral technology involves Miracoil grids, spring grids, which are manufactured by Leggett & Platt USA, and we had to import the entire grids from Leggett & Platt USA. Some of our dealers understood our move and they appreciated, but majority of our dealers said CERTA range of products should be priced 20% lower than King Coil range of products if we want them to display and sell. It was not possible for us to price CERTA range of products lower than King Coil because most of the components, including the spring grids, were imported, particularly from Leggett & Platt. And hence, it was not possible to abide by whatever they were saying. Therefore, the response for CERTA was not in line on the as expected by us. The orders from our dealers for our regular products were flowing, but the inflow of orders were not commensurate with the inflow of money, due to which the outstanding situation was increasing day by day, month by month. We were finding it difficult. We had spoken to all the dealers all over Middle East, particularly those dealers who were paying us on the 180th day and 150th day to help us and pay amount much earlier than what they were paying. But since their money was stuck in the market, they were in a helpless condition. We understood their situation, but we have to run our business. We have to take care of ourselves. We wanted to put a stop to this credit business. And therefore, we thought we will introduce cash and carry system. Some of my colleagues in the company and our well-wishers cautioned us against this move, stating that the Middle East market is credit-oriented, and in case we decide to implement cash and carry system, it would be disastrous for the company. However, we were convinced that there was no other way to stop the credit business, which was going beyond control, since we tried for 1.5 years to control it, but we were not in a position to do so. Therefore, we have to take this hard decision. We did it. The competitors were watching the situation and they were enjoying. We were trying to bridge the gap with the dealers, but the competitors were putting spoke in the wheel since they wanted to get a foothold in the market. However, the cash and carry system was implemented. Some of our dealers understood and they agreed to the new terms since we offered them incentive for paying us in advance. But majority of the dealers said they will not agree to the new terms and conditions of our company, and they rejected our move. The competitors were getting in touch with them, and many of our dealers shifted loyalty. In the process, we started losing business. Our business was coming down, and the competitors' business was going up. Our money flow was also coming down. At one point of time, our factory was running for only 15 days in a month. We were in such a precarious situation. It is not that the decisions which we took were impulsive. If you take advanced pressure support system, it was a well thought of decision. The 10% price increase which we took was also well thought of. CERTA implementation was also a well thought of decision. Finally, the cash and carry system was well thought of because we tried for more than 1.5 years. So these decisions were not impulsive, and we thought these decisions will give us the desired results, but unfortunately, it did not. We were in a fix. Some of our employees thought that the company is going to close down, so they started resigning. Our factory manager resigned, our chief accountant resigned, and therefore, we have to focus our attention on recruitment also. We were firing in all directions to recoup and to revive our business. Competitors thought our company may collapse anytime, and they would be in a better position to acquire the market share. Our dealers thought that we may reverse all our decisions, and we'll start dealing with them on the usual terms and conditions. But since these were all well thought of decisions, we were determined. We were very determined to make it work. But we were in a precarious situation. We had plan B with us. That is to open branded, company-owned showroom. But this move required investment. If you go by our past decisions, which were dismal, this decision, anybody would be very skeptical about it because we were not experts in retailing, in retail business. And there were no other company in the Middle East market which had opened branded, company-owned showroom. So we were the first ones to think about it and to go ahead with it. Therefore, we were all thinking, how do we go? We didn't have the cash inflow to open a new showroom. At that point of time, the support comes from our owners. It was a big encouragement, and that gave us the confidence. We identified a showroom and opened company-owned, branded King Coil showroom in Dubai. That was the move which we thought would be a game changer. We thought this move would give us the required impetus in the market. We spoke to all the dealers about our move, and we told them also that we are going to display products in our company showroom which would be distinctly different from what they are selling in terms of specifications and other parameters. This is to avoid friction and competition with them. So many of our dealers understood our move, but most of our dealers were very, very unhappy with this move. The competitors poisoned the mind of the dealers, saying that we are going to compete with them and their business may close down. In the process, what happened was many of our dealers shifted loyalty, and it hit our business very badly. And therefore, we were focused on this company showroom, which had to give us the desired result. We had put everything on the line. and this had to work. But unfortunately, it didn't. The first 20 days, the showroom registered 0 sales. Our heart missed a beat. We didn't have plan C with us. Therefore, this had to work for us. We were determined. I shifted myself from the office to the company showroom, stationed myself there to understand what is going wrong. We had done everything right as required for the retail operation in terms of finding out the location, in terms of the ambience, lighting, color, display, training the salesman. We have done everything right. We even started advertising with the limited resources what we had. We couldn't blast the media since we were working with a lot of limitations. The first 3 days after I shifted there were no customers. The 4th day, one customer walked in, and I attended to this customer and explained all the products to him to understand whether we are on right track or not. Because competitors thought we were on the wrong track. Other dealers thought we may collapse anytime. So this customer was listening carefully about all the products, and he decided to buy. We were excited, and our joy knew no bounds. Next day, we delivered the product to this customer in style. The day after, I called this customer to understand how good was our product quality and our customer service. His reply started with one word: excellent. He said, your product quality was exceptional and the customer service was too good to believe. Tears started flowing from my eyes because I'm hearing to such words which were music to my ears after 1.5 years. I thanked the customer and I told him to share his experience with his friends and relatives, and he said he will. That gave us the confidence that we were on track. We have to move forward. We are determined to make it work. And thereafter, we started selling one after the other mattress each and every day. And at the end of 6th month, we could break even. The first showroom could break even at the end of 6th month. That gave us the confidence to open the second showroom, which was Serta branded showroom, and that did not take 6 months because we already had the experience of the first showroom. We started opening one showroom after the other. In the next 3 years, we opened 15 showrooms, 15. All our showrooms were sucking business from the competing brands, and our business was on the uptrend. The competitors' business was coming down. Even our dealers who supported us, their business was also on the uptrend. The liquidity position of our company improved. So things were going very well for our company. We were always in touch with all our dealers since they have to pay us the money. We had an excellent relationship with all of them. And at one point of time, the competitors thought they were on the wrong path because their business was sliding so fast that they started opening company-owned branded showroom, which backfired. All the dealers who joined the competitors joined us back, and we embraced them and welcomed them. The money which was lying in the market, the outstanding which was lying in the market, we could collect in 3 years' time. Our business started improving, liquidity position started improving, everything started working well for our company. Today, we have a large number of showrooms, 3 factories, and have a capacity to produce more than 1,000 mattresses per day. And we have more than 80 salesmen in the sales team, whom we call today as the sales force. In the year 2000, when Emirates Towers Hotel opened, they gave us the order to supply King Coil Deluxe product, which had 7 years warranty. At the end of 7th year, they promptly called us and told us the products have gone beyond the warranty, and therefore they need to place an additional order. In fact, they were ready with the additional order for 400 rooms. We informed them that we would like to visit and inspect the mattresses. So we, along with the housekeeping team, visited room by room to check the condition of the mattresses. These mattresses were well maintained. It was as good as it was bought yesterday. We appreciated the housekeeping staff for maintaining the mattresses in such a good condition. They appreciated us for our product quality. It was a mutual admiration and appreciation. We told them our products may last for another 5 years, but they said, your warranty is only for 7 years. We said, that's the minimum. That's the minimum number of years the product will work. As far as we are concerned, it will go much beyond. So they used our product for the next 5 years. At the end of 12th year, that is 7 plus 5, they promptly called us and they said they want to upgrade now. And we provided them 3 versions of King Coil range of products. They put to test among their guests and selected one of them. And today, they are one of our loyal customers. We have a lot of loyal customers from the hospitality industry, particularly Hilton chain of hotels, Marriott chain of hotels, Accor Group, Ascot, Kempinski, the Taj, Emirates Towers, Emirates Palace, and many more. These are the hotels who believe in our quality and our customer service. Perhaps what we achieved is a culture of collaboration, trust, and respect. We work together, we support one another, and we treat everyone with fairness and kindness. This is the foundation on which we have built the success of our company, and this sets us apart from the competition. As we enter the 4th decade of our operation, we do so with a sense of purpose and excitement for what lies ahead. We are determined to continue with our founding principles of quality, technology, and customer service, coupled with excellence and innovation, to make a mark, to continue to make a mark and continue to make a difference in the Middle East market, creating value for our stakeholders, and to consolidate our base that would stand the test of time. We are also aware of the fact that we need to do a lot of work. More goals needs to be achieved, and more milestones needs to be crossed. We took risks in the entire journey, created our own path, and we managed the ups and downs and achieved our goal. We seek the support of our Middle East dealers and hospitality customers, since we have the entire range with us, starting from mattresses, bases, linen, to all bedding accessories, all under one roof. We would like to seize every opportunity that is in the market. However, we know for the fact that at some point of time, it is quite natural for one after the other to go to sleep. But in our company, the legacy will continue. Thank you very much for listening to me. This is the 4-year story which I was described to you. There is many more. There are the many episodes as in the 30 years journey. There is a Saudi episode, there is a Egypt episode, Kuwait episode. It's all very interesting, very, very interesting. And due to paucity of time, I may not be in a position to share all these experiences with you, but all of them have taught us a good lesson, very good lesson. And we have learned from this, and we have improved. And today, we are the leaders, not only in retail, but in hospitality business also. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, we will have the corporate video. Thank you.
It's one thing to create a house, and another to make people feel at home and become part of their untold stories, fond memories, and lives. Welcome to Dubai Furniture Manufacturing Company, known as DFMC. Formed with the purpose of delivering an exceptional experience to their customers, DFMC has been providing high-quality mattresses that symbolize comfort, luxury, and convenience for over 30 years. Today, DFMC has over 50 company-owned showrooms, more than 30 exclusive outlets operated by dealers, a 250-plus dealer network, and 3 factories in the Middle East, which have the combined capacity to manufacture more than 1,000 mattresses per day. Recognized as one of the leading mattress companies in the Middle East, DFMC has come a long way. But just like Rome wasn't built in a day, this journey has not been easy either. While overcoming all roadblocks, accomplishing milestones, and turning challenges into opportunities, the company has carved a niche for itself in the home furniture industry. This is the story of Dubai Furniture Manufacturing Company.
It was in 1993 when 3 extraordinary Emirati businessmen, Abdullah Ahmed Al Musa, Abdullah bin Thania, and Mohammed Habib Al Yusuf, envisioned creating a business that would stand the test of time. A business that will succeed in the emerging Dubai's economy. A business that will enrich the lives of many. A business that will defy all odds and climb the ladder of success. With its humble beginnings, DFMC started manufacturing and marketing King Coil's luxury bedding, licensed from King Coil US, and used its marketing savvy, high-tech manufacturing capabilities, and cutting-edge technologies to establish King Coil as a Middle East mattress industry leader.
Aiming to grow further, in 2001, DFMC acquired a license from Serta USA, one of the world's largest mattress producers, to manufacture and market its ultra-premium brand in the region.
We started our operations in the year 1993 as a King Coil licensee with an objective to make it big. We were crawling in the initial years and trying to get a foothold in the market. It was our vision to become a leader in the mattress industry, and in that direction we upgraded our existing King Coil range of products by introducing advanced pressure support system, which is also called as APS system. With this unique introduction, which is technologically superior product, we thought we will gain the momentum in the market, and we thought we can move forward.
In order to navigate through some rough times, DFMC had to consistently look for new strategies, so the company ventured into launching its own branded showrooms, which revolutionized the industry. No other mattress company had ever embraced such an approach, and thus, the first company-owned showroom came up in 2001 in Zabeel. Initially, the showroom struggled, but eventually the idea of opening the company's own showrooms turned out to be one of the most important decisions in the company's history.
We explored various options and strategies during the course of the year, but nothing worked in our favor. Therefore, we decided to take the ultimate move, that is to launch our own branded King Coil showroom, which was a major strategic decision and the only one taken by a company in the mattress industry in the Middle East market. With our determination, perseverance, and confidence, we could turn around and make this business viable. We could break even in the first 6 months, and thereafter we started launching many more branded company showrooms for King Coil and Serta, not only in the UAE but also in the Middle East market, thus becoming the mattress leader in the premium segment of the mattress industry with technology, quality, and customer service as the basic foundation. Today we have majority market share in the hospitality segment as well.
With this increased number of showrooms, the demand for mattresses increased too. In 2005, the company shifted to a 200,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility to meet the growing demand, increasing its manufacturing capacity from 400 to 800 mattresses per day. The following year, DFMC commissioned the one-of-its-kind German megafoam manufacturing plant, a benchmark in the industry. This sustainable and advanced foam manufacturing technology employs environmentally friendly manufacturing methods, keeping in line with international environment friendliness standards.
In 2016, DFMC established a manufacturing facility in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to manufacture Serta and King Coil mattresses. The company also opened exclusive branded showrooms in all major cities. The company's position in the market was further cemented in 2019 when Serta's flagship mattress showroom opened at the iconic Dubai Mall, the largest mall in the world. In 2020, DFMC established a sister company in Egypt with a manufacturing facility to produce mattresses under both the brands and opened new dealer showrooms. The company owes its success to its employees, whose hard work, strategy, mindfulness, and resilience have brought the company to where it is today.
We consider all our employees as an asset for our company. We are very choosy while selecting the candidate for any position. But once the candidate is selected by us, we provide a detailed induction program followed by a training program with continuous reviews, and in the process there is a value addition, and we create a very conducive and challenging environment for all our employees to showcase their talents and excel in our company. The average number of years spent by any employee in our company ranges from 10 to 12 years, which is perhaps much higher than the average of other companies in the Middle East market. We treat each and every employee in our company as family members. During COVID, when there was a total lockdown and all our workers were stuck in their accommodation, we provided them breakfast, lunch and dinner free of cost for almost a month. We take care of our employees and they reciprocate by excelling in performance, due to which we are on top of the position in the industry.
Today, even after 30 years, DFMC has sustained the leadership position in the Middle East market while comfortably running on cash and carry, which accounts for 95% of the company's business. Paved by the rapid growth of its home city, Dubai, DFMC leaped leagues, leaving behind its competitors, having more than 60% of the market share. Not only did the company shake the retail industry, but it also broke through the hospitality segment, providing superior mattresses to prominent high-end hotel chains across the region, such as Taj the Palm, Hilton chain of hotels, Marriott chain of hotels, Accor Group, IHG, Emirates Palace, Atlantis, Emirates Towers, Al Habtoor Group of hotels, and many more. In the last 10 years, sales have grown 6 times, leaving the nearest competitor far behind.
The three main attributes that set DFMC apart as a fierce competitor in the mattress market are sustainability, technology, and innovation. Their manufacturing plant is currently powered entirely by renewable solar energy, thus contributing to Dubai's sustainable development goals. DFMC introduced several technological innovations like Posture Spiral Spring System, Serta's patented continuous wire spring system that provides superior comfort, support, weight distribution, and conformance. It's known as one of the best inner spring technologies available today. The Smart Cushion Aerosystem technology is another advancement that offers improved airflow, a buoyant sleep surface, together with deep cushioning for a cozy and comfortable slumber. The company has introduced various cutting-edge technologies over the past 10 years to improve the quality of sleep. Additionally, DFMC provides bed linen, pillows, pillow protectors, duvets, toppers, mattress protectors, and encasements that are waterproof with anti-bed bug lock for retail and hospitality channels, offering an astonishing 700 SKUs for customers to choose from. DFMC is truly a one-stop shop for all bedding needs.
Today, DFMC is the most trusted mattress manufacturer in the premium segment of the mattress industry by providing unmatched value to their customers and thus setting a benchmark in the industry. The company has become an integral part of the lives of more than 10 million customers who are using their products for complete well-being.
The credit for our success, firstly, should go to our owners who have supported us through thick and thin, followed by our board members, employees, customers, suppliers, King Coil USA, Serta USA, and other business associates, without whom we wouldn't have been in this position. It is our ambition to double our business in the next 5 years. We would be launching many more company showrooms and also technologically superior products in the market for the retail segment, and we will be aggressively pushing for the bedding accessories category in the retail and hospitality segment. We would like to distance ourselves further from the competition and sustain our leadership position in the mattress industry in the premium segment in the Middle East market.
When a trailblazer combines their boundless potential with hard work, perseverance, and drive, their ascent is unstoppable. Today, after completing 30 successful years, DFMC is all set to touch new heights, explore new possibilities, and make history. The legacy continues.
Now we will have the launch of King Coil products by Mr. Abdullah Al Musa. We will give you the remote. You can press it from the place where you are sitting. You don't have to come all the way here.
Home is a feeling. It's where you find yourself making plans to do nothing at all. Home is where you recharge, rest, reflect, and reconnect. Night after night, and year after year. Home is your anchor, your refuge, your support. Home is your place to just be. And that's why, for over 100 years, we've been handcrafting our mattresses to feel just like home. King Coil. We bring sleep home.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I present to you Mr. David Binke, who is the CEO and President of King Coil Licensing Company, to come and speak to all of us. Mr. David Binke.
Good evening. Before I start my short presentation, I had the distinct pleasure this afternoon to meet the ownership of Dubai Furniture Manufacturing Company. And I left their offices so impressed with their business acumen, their passion for all their businesses. It was truly inspiring. Thank you for allowing me to meet with you today. Sundar, as our host, it's just a privilege to be up here and to, in front of all your colleagues and everything, to be able to address them. Thank you very much. It's truly a privilege. There we go. I'm not going to read my slides. I'll probably go off a little bit and improvise. I'm going to give you a little history of myself in the mattress business, and then it will kind of tell you how we came to make dramatic changes in King Coil and our association. I started about over 30 years ago as part owner of Spring Air Mattress in California as a licensee. So I'm very, very familiar with the licensing network. I enjoyed a 15-year run there. We were able to sell our company, buy other factories, and then take Spring Air to in excess of $350 million in the United States. It was quite an enjoyable ride. Then I got an urge to become a licensor. So I took a position as an executive vice president of sales and marketing at King Coil Licensing Company. I kind of wanted to see the other side of it. And my role was really growing the business in the United States, working with the licensing network that was, I think at that time there was 10 or 11 licensees throughout the United States. And I never really got involved in the international part. I just got to meet some of the international owners and licensees and hear their stories. And I go, well, there's quite a dichotomy from King Coil around the world to the United States. And we did a lot of good things in the United States, but it was really a struggle to get the licensing network to move in the same direction. And after about 5 years, I said, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I was recruited back with my ex-partner, and I became the CEO of the E.S. Clough Company, developer of Heirloom brand, which is a very, very prestigious American brand, and it does have some networking around the world. And it was quite an interesting ride for me. It was a wonderful 5 years, and it was an owned and operated company, which I really enjoyed, and it was only catered to the ultra-premium luxury market. So that's kind of what I knew best. And then one day, just sitting in my office, I get a call from Mr. Chin Ho, who is our esteemed chairman. He owns the Malaysian factory. He's been in the mattress business, I don't know, Chin Ho, what, 30, 40 years? Truly a leader and became a big mentor to me. He asked me, why don't you come back and run the licensing company? I go, are you kidding? These people just don't have a direction. I said, but if you're willing to do an owned and operated factory, I would be willing to come back, kind of start from scratch. We talked with his partners, took about 2 weeks to figure it out, and I made the leap. The first week on my job, I came back as the CEO of King Coil. I came to Malaysia to have a meeting, then we went to have another meeting in Dubai. So I was on the job maybe 4 or 5 days, and then I got to meet Sundar. I met him a couple times before, but never got to really sit and talk about his business. So we had a very nice factory tour, and then we sat down in the conference room, and he told me the same story he told all of us tonight, verbatim. And I said to myself, God, that's quite a story. And I had big plans for King Coil, ambitious to do different things. And I never told him this because I didn't want him to get too full of himself. But he inspired me to come back to the United States to do what I had to do, maybe not as difficult and everything like that. I said, if he could do something like that, I could certainly get rid of all the licensees, start a factory from scratch, and develop King Coil the way I think it should be developed, as it is here in the Middle East, in Australia, in China. King Coil internationally was so far ahead of the United States. I said, that's what we're going to do. So I never told you that, but I was truly inspired that first week of my job. It's the first plant I came to, and I've seen maybe, 80, 90 plants. I was, very impressed with what they did. But his story and the journey he went through to get to that, I go, God, mine's going to be easy compared to that. So we started on our mission, and with the support of Chin Ho, in 4 months, maybe 4.5 months, and my colleague JP, we terminated all the licensees. Everybody like, well, don't you think that's a little drastic? Why not? We came in, we opened up a factory, we got a building. We had 3.5 months to go into the biggest retailer in California. We made a commitment to put a big brand, King Coil, there. We had no employees, no equipment, no materials, just a dream and a hope that we were gonna ship on May 1st when we went into this building January 15th. Chin Ho, a great leader, says, why are you rushing it? You must be crazy. I go, well, we made a commitment, so let's just start. And we did as a company. I'm proud to say we launched the first owned and operated factory in Avondale, Arizona on May 1st. So you inspired me, Sundar. Thank you very much. All right, enough about me. As I said, this was our licensing network prior to 2018, and I think there was one extra one that left right before I got there. And this is how it is now. I did keep one, and I kind of ripped up their contract and said, we're strategic partners. I don't believe in the licensor-licensee model. And he says, why? I go, well, a licensor's job is to try to get as much money as they can from the licensees and give very little. A licensee's job was, and this is for domestic in the United States, to get as much as they can and pay very little. To me, it made no sense. I don't know how you really grow the brand when you have a fight like that. So we have a strategic partner on the East Coast that's worked out very well, and the two of us now service the whole country. I'm not going to read all the different notes. I'll tell you where we started. It was shocking to me that where King Coil was in the United States when I came on board. And I'm always up for a challenge. And we took on the challenge, and I was fortunate, maybe 4 or 5 of the executives that worked for me at my previous joined the company. So we got the band together and started doing what we knew best. And we had to convince, no different than what you did with your ownership, to go into retail. Well, we're going to take this company, tear it apart, and rebuild it. Sounds a little stressful and things like that, but I got all the support from Chin Ho, his partners, our entire board to go on the same journey. And needless to say, to start a factory with nothing, I don't think I want to do that again. But we did, and I'm very proud of what we did. Where we are now, we now are a ultra-premium luxury brand in the United States that is in many of the finest retailers in America and doing very, very well. But not well enough. We still have a big journey ahead of us to take King Coil to the same type of level, Sundar, you've taken here in the Middle East. You went from one, you have 3 factories. We're talking about our growth plans as we go forward to add as we expand throughout the country. And, if you guys are familiar with average unit selling prices, a benchmark in our business. And at the time we started, the licensing network, their average unit selling price was $122. Doesn't sound like much per piece, and so what is that at retail? Well, maybe $400, $500, very at the low end of the market. I'm proud to say now we ended last year at $959, and in February is the first time we crossed $1,000 per piece, meaning the average King Coil mattress set now in the United States sells for $2,500 versus $400 and $500. We're very pleased with the progress, but we know we still have a long way to go. This is kind of the evolution of King Coil over the years, the different logos, they changed the name to Comfort Solutions. They had all these different licensing arrangements. To me, it gave me a headache. I said, let's just focus on King Coil. It became the King Coil Mattress Company, and below that are all of our sub-brands that we have in the marketplace. You saw the video. Thank you very much for showing. We're very, very proud of that. Kind of reposition. Our headquarters is in Arizona, where all the mountains is and the beautiful, and that's kind of our inspiration. And in the past, King Coil would take stock pictures of like a kid jumping on a bed off the internet for $25. I think we spent a small fortune to rent this massive house and do this, but it truly helped our retail partners understand that we've repositioned the brand. We now have 10 different upper ultra-premium luxury collections, starting with Reserve Luxury, which is English-inspired, like if you're familiar with the Vi-Spring, that retails in $5,000, $6,000, very beautifully tailored product. One of the biggest things we've done is Smart Life, which is a smart bed. We've developed now 3 years ago, and it represents almost 20% of our business. The average sale with an adjustable base now is $8,000 at retail, and we're truly the only competitor against Sleep Number in the United States. And they've done a great job marketing their products as a retailer, but the product isn't so good. Ours is so far superior, we're so proud of, and it gives our retail partners an ability to sell it at a very high retail and make very, very healthy margins. Then I won't bore you with everything. We have a whole latex program. He showed you the new introduction of the Intimate, which is really 1/3 of our business. That's our bread and butter. Respun, which is a 100% sustainable product. It took us almost a year to develop, where we use recycled denim out of Europe. And everybody in the world understands denim. And when you see these products on the floor in denim, very attractive. And it's interesting, with sustainability you learn, well, it doesn't necessarily feel good or look good because it's sustainable. That's not true. We knew we had to make a bed that feels great, looks great, and be sustainable. It took us about a year to get materials from all over the world to do that. And I think that's going to be a very emerging part of our business. Then the other 5 products we have, one is a natural, kind of leans toward the organic, a lot of use of cottons and wools. And then our basic beds that really start from $1,000 retail up to about $2,000. We made the decision last year that we're not going to manufacture anything below $1,000 anymore, where in the past, if we sold the bed for $1,000, it was a miracle. Now everything we do is above a $1,000 queen, mostly up to $5,000 or $6,000. Very proud of our progress. Here are some of the nice retailers we sell in America. Sit and Sleep, which is a huge entity in California. Macy's, which is the premier department store. We also the most expensive bed on Macy's floor, believe it or not. We're just now getting into Mattress Firm with our technology bed, our Smart Life bed, and we're starting to roll that out now cross country. We're very, very proud of our retail partners. So I don't want to read all that. All I could tell you is I'm proud to be a partner with this company. You've shown over 30 years unbelievable stewardship to take it from the toughest times you could imagine. You know, when you're telling me you only did that, people weren't paying you, I go, oh God, how bad could it be? You had it bad, and you really it's like a miracle. And I'm so proud to be a partner of yours and to continue. And all I do is wish you and your total organization the next 30 years of great success. So let's give a round of applause to Sundar. Oh, the future. Well, I guess I could talk a little about the future. You know, you learn from, you're only as good when our international business grows, and I have people like Sundar and the Beards and Chin Ho in Malaysia. The Beards have a wonderful business, King Koil. They're the second largest in the world in Australia, and there's not that many people in Australia. That kind of tells you how good they are. You know, it helps our success. And every day I'm really inspired by our international people, and it puts pressure on me to change the domestic market, because if King Koil is more successful in the United States, then it'll be even that much greater successful in the international world. So we work together. We have a very, very close relationship with our international partners. They're terrific businessmen, down-to-earth, good people, and really care about our brand and our company, and it's very, very important. I'm confident that our mission, probably not as difficult as yours, we still have a long way to go, and I'm proud of what we do as a global company. And to be CEO of this company, Chin-Ho, thank you very much for allowing me to do it. I know sometimes I drive him kind of crazy, but he puts up with it. Thank you very much. He's a terrific mentor. And thank all you for your support, and it's just proud to be associated with your company. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. David Binke, for your nice words. Excellent. You are also doing an excellent job in US. And during my recent visit to your factory, I could see the transformation. The products which he has developed are too good, and therefore we decided to launch a similar kind of a product here, which is called as the Intimate Collection. Big applause to Mr. David Binke and team. I would request Mr. Jin Ho and Mr. Jaipal JP to please come over here. This is the team which is transforming the mattress industry in the US market. And I am sure under the leadership of Mr. David Binke and with the support of Mr. Jin Ho and with the support of JP, I am sure this company will go further and further. And that kind of a support we also need over here. I request Mr. Abdullah Al Musa on behalf of DFMC and Aramco Group, to give some mementos to all three of them. Can you please come? Yeah. Yeah. Can open one. You may have to come. This is to Mr. Jinho. Yeah, Jinho. To Mr. Jinho. He's giving the crystal. Can give it as it is, yeah, as it is. Mr. David Binke.
Thank you, it's beautiful. I will proudly display it in my office. I won't. Well, you're from Arizona, so you come. Yeah, I know, I work from there, so. Beautiful, thank you so much.
Now to Mr. JP. Thank you, Mr. Al-Musa. Thank you, Mr. David Binke.
Truly humbling, thank you.
Thank you to all of you. Thank you very much. You have done a good job. Yeah, thank you.
All right, JP. Don't push me off.
You do good work and you talk good. Thank you. We'll write a book about this. Okay.
Now we will have the launch of CERTA products by Mr. Abdullah Al-Musa.
Introducing the breakthrough CERTA Arctic mattress. Engineered for 15 times better cooling power, helping to keep you comfortable all night long. Our exclusive system absorbs body heat and pulls it deep into the mattress. Many products only offer an initial cool-to-the-touch sensation. These beds can absorb heat, but only feel cool for a limited period of time. CERTA Arctic is proven to deliver all-night cooling. Our super cooling cover pulls heat away from your body and down into the next layer. The cooling liner absorbs heat and pulls it down deeper into the mattress. Finally, the specialty cooling memory foam has the greatest cooling capacity and pulls heat even further away from your body. The result is all-night cooling for your best night's sleep. CERTA Arctic. Sleep cool all night long.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you Ms. Tonya Berry, who is the Vice President of CERTA Siemens Bedding Company. Very warm welcome to you here to present us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here. As Sundar said, I'm Tanya Berry, and I'm the Vice President of Licensing for CERTA USA. And let me get to the clicker. First of all, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on 30 years. We are so honored as a partner to be with you here today to celebrate. Thank you for having us, and we look forward to working with you 30 more years going forward. What I want to do now is talk a little bit about what CERTA stands for and what we plan for the future. So for CERTA, our vision is to be the trusted leader in sleep. And our mission is to offer the highest quality and most innovative sleep solutions that help people sleep better and live healthier lives. So when you look at that statement, you don't see the word mattresses. It really is about creating sleep experiences that help people live better and healthier lives. And a part of that is ensuring you have the right partner to do that. And that's what DFMC has been for us. CERTA and DFMC have been together for 22 years. That's a long time, longer than a lot of marriages, quite frankly. And since we've been working together, we have been able to grow quickly, we've been able to grow steadily, and we have such a great reputation here in the Middle East and around the world. And one of those reasons is DFMC's commitment to quality product, to innovation, to technology, and that has helped them gain such a foothold in this market, including the #1 position in retail as well as in hospitality. So thank you for your partnership, and thank you as well for doing all of that in the name of CERTA brand. Before I go on, though, I want to talk about a topic that you may have read about in the news, and that is around the Chapter 11 that CERTA just recently had filed, or that we recently filed. And what I want to start by saying is CERTA has been around for over 90 years. Not only that, CERTA is in over 150 countries in the world. And our retail value is about $1.9 billion. So we're not going to just go anywhere. We're going to be around. This filing was to actually help us get into a better position so that we can be here for 90 plus more years and be a stronger partner. So what that looks like is this was a deal that we made with our shareholders that owned the debt that we had to financially restructure. And with that restructure, we're going to get cash, we're going to lower our debt load, and we're going to be able to do things like reinvest in our brands. We're going to be able to go out and grow, and we'll talk a little bit more about how that's all going to come to life. But what you need to know is that business as usual. This was a pre-approved deal under the bankruptcy law in the United States. We're happy about it because it helps us grow and be a stronger partner to you. And it's almost over. We're going to be out of this process by May. So I wanted to address it because I know that is on top of mind of a lot of people here. But we are happy because we believe that it's going to make us a stronger company going forward. So now let's talk about, as we shift into the next 22 years, what we're going to be focusing on. And there are really 4 areas that we believe will set us up today to be stronger in the future, with DFMC obviously as well. And there are reasons why we believe we can be successful. So #1, CERTA is a trusted brand around the world. People know us, they love us. #2, we are also the most endorsed brand by all hotel chains. So we'll talk a little bit more about what that looks like as well. #3, we are investing. Even with everything that's happening, we are investing in our brands and our facilities and our capabilities. And lastly, we are innovating. You just saw Arctic. It's super exciting. I think it's going to do really well here in the Middle East, but we have a robust pipeline that's coming. So let's talk about CERTA as a brand. CERTA is the #1 recommended mattress brand, #1 in brand awareness, unaided brand awareness. #1 in consideration by consumers, #1 in purchase likelihood. That's a lot of #1s. We're a winning brand. And if we have products in our customers' hands that have over 10,000 5-star reviews. And to top all of that off, we have the mattress category's most recognized asset, the counting sheep. So with that, the CERTA brand is well established. And I'll show a video to support that.
Imagine this.
New study finds Americans are sleeping better than ever. Silicon Valley pushes workers to sleep more. Can sleep save the planet? Now, wouldn't that be nice? But these headlines don't have to be a dream. And in 2023, we have a plan to make it happen. With sleep that's more comfortable for you. And also easier on our planet. By refreshing the perfect sleeper for all. And to drive sales, we're creating a new master brand campaign to bring comfort to every home and put Serta back on top. Serta, America's #1 mattress brand.
So as you can see, we have a lot of big plans coming, and I'll talk a little bit more about those, but we are excited for the future. So the second point I talked about was in hospitality. And for our hospitality friends out here, I don't know if you knew that Serta was endorsed by more hotel chains than any other bedding manufacturer out there. This is just a snapshot of a few that we have relationships with in the marketplace. What's not on this slide is that we also have brand approvals in 11 of the top 20 hotel brands in the world. So we are tightly knit to big brands. And with those top 11 brands, we represent over 2 million hotel rooms just with those brands alone of Serta in the marketplace. In the Middle East, Serta is in 500 properties. So we have a large brand presence and a lot of trust from our hospitality customers. When you look at the Middle East in particular, one thing to note is that of all of the regions in the world, the highest growth is existing here. When we look at what 2023 looks like, we're looking at a 56% growth in the number of rooms in the Middle East in this year versus the prior year. And these are going to be across a lot of different hotels, but the top 4 brands that have the most rooms are Hilton and Marriott. We have representatives here. Serta is already approved to be in those hotels with the DFMC group. And then Accor and Intercontinental, we're also in conversations with them. So with the growth that's happening, the products that are made in this region, the relationships that we have, Serta is growing, and hospitality is a big space to do that. I want to show you this in a little different view as well. If you take a look at this chart, these are the number of open rooms that have been built every single year since 2020. 2022 versus 2023, we're looking at 2 times more rooms available than last year. Think about how many mattresses that represents. And that growth is going to continue. And a little bit of a view of where that's happening, 47% of those rooms are in Saudi Arabia. Another 20% is in UAE. So the Middle East is growing, and Serta has the right to gain a lot more share and already has a license to grow with the brands that are here. So great job in that space as well. In terms of investment, Serta is investing more and more in the brand and in the company. So this year, we're investing 68% more in our advertising. That includes TV ads, digital ads, promotions, all types of things that are going to encourage and build more awareness with our consumers. We've also done a lot of work to update our product portfolio. So from going out and looking at innovation to really tweaking things that are stale in the market, increasing our presence in different ways and making it look better. We are touching over 70% of our floor models right now. And that's creating a lot of new news in the United States for us. And then the last data point I want to point out is that we have spent a lot of time investing in our plants, investing in our sales force, investing in our retail presence, and all of this work has not hit our customer service levels. So we are still hitting 98% on time and in full. And while that may not be relevant here, what that does is it builds customer love around the world. So we want to make sure that you know we are caring for our customers even with everything that's happening around us. Next, innovation, and this is the most exciting part to me. Again, Arctic, we think is going to be excellent, but we also have a pipeline with new Perfect Sleeper and iComfort Eco. So we've already talked about Arctic. I cannot top the smoke-filled, introduction, so I won't try. But I will talk about Perfect Sleeper. Perfect Sleeper is an established sub-brand within our portfolio, but we have relaunched it as of this month. It's happening as we speak in the United States. And with the new Perfect Sleeper, we're looking at an enhanced comfort story. We're looking at an enhanced cooling story. But one of the most exciting things is we're looking at new aesthetics that have been consumer approved. And this is like nothing you've ever seen in the market before. So when we walk into a store and this is on the floor, eyes will be drawn to it. And so we're looking forward to seeing how these new aesthetics are going to play in the market. And then the last innovation I want to talk about is iComfort Eco. Certified comfort, easier on the earth. And I want to point out that the comfort piece goes first. Serta is a brand that stands for comfort. It stands for comfort in a lot of different ways, but we know that we have a comfortable story. It's going to give you support. It's going to give you cooling, but it's going to do it in a way that is eco-friendly. So what I want to do is I want to play our ad for Eco.
Good night to all that keeps us awake, like worries over the waste that we make. Good night to plastics harming land, harming sea. Good night to not sleeping comfortably. Good night to aches that cause sleepless nights. Good night to forgetting to turn off the lights. Serta iComfort Eco. With select materials up to 70% sustainable, certified comfort easier on the earth.
Okay, so that is all I have to share, but I just want to say again, thank you, DFMC, for your partnership. Thank you for everything that you do for our sleepers, our retailers, our hotel partners in the name of Serta. We definitely appreciate you, and we're very honored to be a partner of yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tonya. Very, very nice presentation. And of course, with all the innovation, what you people are doing, I'm sure Serta will go many miles forward, and we would like to be a part of the growth story. And I would like to request Mr. Alex Siedel also to join here. Yeah, this is the Serta team, which is doing all the work because their CEO is new and all others are new. And these are the people who are running the show as far as we are concerned. And they're doing an extremely great job. Big applause to both of them. Thank you very much. Yeah. I request Mr. Almusa to give the crystal to both of them. I think you don't have to come up. You can be down, and we will take it from there. Yeah, please come. Yeah, you can be down here itself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anybody? Yeah. So, to Tonya Berry. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And to Mr. Alex Siedel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is agenda? Now we will have Sudarshan to talk about the mattress in a box with a slight difference than what others are doing. Sudarshan, come.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Sudarshan, and I'm here to present King Coil and Serta mattress in a box concept. Well, The entire concept has been built on the philosophy of comfort all along. So, what does a mattress in a box really mean? Well, it exactly means what it sounds like. A mattress in a box is like a regular king coil and a Serta mattress, which is compressed in an air-sealed bag and rolled tight. It is then packaged into a box about the size of a mini fridge. Upon arrival, this tidy box is easy to maneuver than a regular mattress. This sort of purchase allows you the flexibility of picking up the mattress from any retail store or ordering it online. Well, why MIB with wheels? In other markets, bed in a box weighs normally between 50 to 80 kgs. This means consumers must navigate a heavy, awkward-sized box up the stairways, through the rooms, through the pathways, and to the desired location. This demands easy and simple mobility, and that is why we offer MIB with wheels for comfort all along. Entire experience of purchasing our MIB concept with wheels is curated on the concept of comfort all along. What we offer is comfortable mattresses. All our mattresses are very comfortable, just like our regular mattresses available in King Coil and Serta showrooms, which are extremely comfortable, and they are manufactured using high-quality raw materials imported from US and Europe. Our MIB mattresses are also manufactured using the same raw material, and thus we offer comfort and quality all along. We offer comfort at the shop floor as well. Unlike typical MIB concepts, wherein one cannot touch and feel the product, our mattress in a box concept is going to be available across all the hypermarkets to give the experience of comfort all along. We offer convenience as well. Well, our specially designed box is fitted with high-quality wheels and trolley, which makes it extremely comfortable to carry. So now there is no need to wait for your delivery of your mattress, because you can cash and carry your mattress on your own, on-the-spot delivery, thus offering instant gratification. Our box is designed to be easily packed to fit in your car. So from store step to your doorstep, comfort is all along. Comfort in assembly. Well, our MIB product is extremely easy to unbox, and upon arrival, in 5 easy steps, you can unbox the mattress and it is ready to use. Comfort in price. We offer box-type mattresses in all regular foam, in viscoelastic memory foam models, and hybrid models. And keeping in mind that it is pocket-friendly as well. The most critical aspect of an MIB is how a mattress is compressed, rolled, and packed. So therefore, I would like to show you how we do it in our factory. Well, it's extremely difficult in terms of how a sophisticated machinery is required to compress, fold, and finally roll and package this mattress. But it is very easy to unbox these mattresses. Let us see how a Serta mattress in a box is unboxed. This concept is very successful and popular in Europe and US, but in the Middle East, it's still at a nascent stage. There are no international brands still in this domain at the moment, and with the launch of MIB offering from Serta and King Coil, it has certainly gained popularity in the Middle East market. Thank you very much for listening to me patiently, and please watch out for the first MIB mattress, which we'll roll out soon. Thank you.
This is a small change which we would like to make in the agenda. The next one is the video of Above and Beyond. We would like to keep it after honoring our employees. I would like to talk something about our employees. It was always our requirement that we need to be competitive in the market to gain market share. In the last 2 years, the prices of raw materials skyrocketed, particularly the chemicals. The price increased by 80%, 80%. The price of steel wire increased by 30%, and the price of fabric increased by 15%. But the logistics price, the cost of logistics, increased by 300%. Most of our raw materials are imported, so you can imagine the impact that can have on the mattress. We could not increase the price to that extent. We were always looking for ways and methods for controlling our costs. So one of the areas where we thought we would control the cost was electricity, since we were running our plant for 24 hours. We called the experts, and they told us to invest in solar energy system. Since it was a costly exercise, we didn't give that much importance. However, we also requested one of the consultants who had implemented a solar energy system in some other company to come and do the study and let us know how we can go about. He came and he did the study, and he said we are the right candidates for a solar energy system. We discussed with the consultant in detail, and after a lot of discussions, they agreed to invest more than 1 million dirhams for the solar energy system, and we have to give them our roof, the factory roof, free of cost. So for the next 15 years, we fixed the price of the energy which we will be consuming at the current rate with the nominal inflation, and they will be charging us 50% of what we are paying. Today, our company, our plant, our factory is powered by solar energy system, and we are paying 50% of the energy cost than what we were paying to DIWA, the Dubai government. The electricity which is produced is connected to the Dubai government grid, and whatever we consume, we get charged to the extent of 50% only. This project was solely handled by Mr. Chandrasekhar, who is the Chief of Finance of our company. And we appreciate his leadership and his initiative for implementing such a project, which is giving us good rewards. Chandrasekhar. We also, in the year 1993, an employee joined our company as a driver. He had a big ambition to grow in our company. And after I joined in the year 1999, our PRO, who was handling our PRO job, resigned, and this driver, who was there at that point of time, said he is interested to take up the PRO's job. We said, this job requires different skill sets. Since you don't have those skill sets, maybe you are not suitable for that job. But he was determined and adamant. He was coming back to us month after month and requesting us to give him a chance, since he had very good contacts with the government departments. Looking at his interest in the job, we told him we will give him 3 months' time. And he should not commit any mistake, and there should not be any penalty on the company for any job which he has not done. We gave him the job, and we tested him, and for the next 3 months, there was not a single mistake. Everything went off very smoothly. We confirmed him as the PRO of our company. After that, he said, I need a computer on my table. We told him, computer is not a showpiece. You need to operate the computer. Do you know how to operate the computer? Do you know how to put it on? So he was just standing and staring at us. He didn't say anything. But we conveyed to him that he should have computer knowledge to have a computer on his table. After 6 months, he again came back to us, and he said he needs a computer now. We again asked the same question. Do you know the computer operation? He said, please stand with me. I will show you. He switched on the computer. He typed something on Word document, and he went to various sites of the government and showed us. He was totally different. We asked him how there is such a huge change. He said when we told him the first time that he doesn't know how to switch on the computer, the same day evening he enrolled for computer classes, and he went for a 6 months course paid by him, and he attended the course in the evening session after the office hours, and he passed the computer course, and today he is in a position to operate a computer. And therefore, we gave him the computer. And today, he is working still with us. He is Ahmed, our PRO. Where are you? Yeah, please come. Ahmed is our PRO and a very big asset for us. He not only does the PRO's job, but helps us in all negotiations, particularly in Saudi Arabia, for lease negotiation and showroom rental negotiation, and all important jobs which we cannot do, he is able to do it. He is a very big asset for us. He has showed if you have a willing to learn, you can grow in our company. And he is an asset for us today. Thank you, Ahmed. There is another example in our company. There's a driver who was given to me since when I joined. I was not having the driving license here, and it would normally take a lot of time at that point of time. So I was given a driver on a temporary basis since he was an extra employee in one of our group companies. And I was told as soon as I get my driving license, his visa should be canceled and he should be sent back home. So he was my driver. And I was learning driving in a driving school here to attend to various tests, whatever is being conducted by the Dubai government. So he was taking me to the office regularly, and he was also taking me to the driving school on a daily basis. And he was giving me a lot of tips as to how I should pass every test and what I should learn in Dubai. So when I was ready for the first test, he was more concerned than me, and he was giving me a lot of tips. And I went through and passed the test, which was the first test, the parking test, the first attempt. Though I had 25 years experience of driving in India, here it is slightly different because the driving itself is on the left-hand side. In India, it is on the right-hand side. So I could pass the test and the first attempt itself. And afterwards, I could see him standing in the queue for my second test. So he was more keen that I pass all the tests. And when it came to the road test, he was giving me a lot of tips as to how I should drive and how I should go through. Finally, I passed the driving test and I got my license. At that point of time, I told him, now I will drive the car, you sit next to me. So I was driving the car back to the company, and he was sitting next to me. And he was silent. Normally he talks quite a lot, but this time he was very silent. He said, I looked at him and asked him, why are you silent? He said, now you got the driving license. Now I know that I am here with you on a temporary basis, but I like working with you, but you will cancel my visa and send me back. I told him, we need drivers like you who are dedicated and loyal. I am not going to send you back. You will be the driver in our company. And he continues to be the driver in our company, a very loyal driver, and he's doing an extremely good job. He is Udayan. Where is he? Udayan? Udayan is our driver, and he joined when I joined this company. And since that time, we both are together, working together. He's a very big asset for our company. Thank you, Udayan. It is very important to talk about one particular individual, about whom I had spoken on our 20th anniversary also. He joined our company as a worker, and he became the supervisor in our factory. He was instrumental when we shifted our factory from one location to another location, and he saved more than 200,000 dirhams while dismantling and transporting all the machines from one location to another location. He was handling all departments in the production area, starting from production planning, production of mattresses, and also the foam plant. But while he was doing a maintenance job of a particular machine, one rod fell on his head, and he became unconscious. We immediately rushed him to the hospital, and the doctors said nothing has gone wrong. They gave him some medicines, and he was okay, and he used to come back. He came back to the factory. He was so passionate with the machines that every Friday, at that time Friday was a holiday, he used to come on a Friday, dismantle the machine, do the maintenance work, assemble the machine, and put it on job. He never used to charge overtime. He was very, very a passionate worker for us. But this injury which he had on his head surfaced once again. And once I was discussing with him on the shop floor, he became unconscious and he fell down. Immediately, all the workers took him to the factory, took him to the hospital, and it became very serious. And therefore, he had to resign from the company, and he had to go home to attend to his injury. He is continuing to have medical attention there, but he would have continued with our company for a few more years had he been well with us. I have requested him, though he was in India, I requested him to join us today, and he has come specifically to be a part of our growth plan and our growth story. Rama, can you please come? We are proud of him. He has been a very big asset for our company. Even today, after coming from India on a visit, he took up the job of training all our engineers. All our engineers have been trained by him. And even today, the products which we have launched has his signature on it, because the fine-tuning was done by him. Rama, thank you very much for coming. We have many workers to be honored who have joined us long back and who are on the verge of touching almost 30 years with our company. I request Mr. Al Musa, Mr. Abdullah Majid, and Mr. Mohammad Habib to please come on the stage. Tahir Iqbal, he joined our company on 14th October 1993. Tahir Iqbal, can you please come? Thank you. Karan Singh Lama, who joined us on 25th January 1994. He has been with us for 29 years. Ahmad Mohammad Hussain, he joined us on 10th July 1994. Abdul Kalam, he joined us on 16th July 1995. He has spent 28 years with us. Ram Vilas, he joined us on 16th July 1995. 28 years he has spent with us. Shanmugam, he joined us on 31st August 1995. 28 years he has spent with us. Thank you. Sohan Lal, he joined us on 2nd March 1997. He has spent 26 years with us. Gangadhar Mohan, he joined us on 14th March 1997. He spent 26 years with us. and Rajdev Sharma. He joined us on 3rd July 1997. He spent 26 years with us. Our owners have built this company and supported us in every area possible. I think they deserve the maximum applause. Thank you very much. We want to give a memento to all three of them, and I request Mr. Jin Ho, Chairman of King Koil Licensing Company, to please come forward. Thank you. Yes. For him. We request Miss Tonya Berry to please come and hand over one memento to Mr. Mohammad Habib. Mr. David Binke, I don't want to trouble you. Can you come? Mr. Abdullah Majid. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all three of you. I think we will never forget all three of you. And as long as DFMC is there, as long as I am there, I think you all will be always in our life, in our dreams. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now we shall have the video Above and Beyond. I request everyone to note the text in this video. It reflects our culture, our company's culture. It reflects what we stand for. Please watch it. Thank you.
Before we end this evening, I have been given the honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. On behalf of DFMC, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our owners, Mr. Abdullah Al Musa, Mr. Mohammed Habib, and Mr. Abdullah Majid. The King Coil team, Mr. Jin Ho, Mr. David Binky, and Mr. Jaipal Shashadri. And also the CERTA team, Ms. Tonya Berry and Mr. Alex Seidel. Our sincere thanks to all customers, suppliers, and procurement agents who have come today. We thank you for being an integral part of our company's success over the last 3 decades. We thank the media for their coverage for this event, along with the event organizers and the team at Taj, with whom we have worked very hard with over the past few weeks. Finally, the Arenco staff and the DFMC team. With team members like us, it becomes easier to achieve the goals of the company. A big thank you for being a huge part of the company's success. Once again, my heartfelt thanks to one and all, and I hope you've enjoyed the evening. I'm sure we're all now looking forward to the dinner, so would request all of you to proceed from the doors to your left. Thank you once again, and have a great evening.
Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we can see it. Let's do the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. Let's do the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come, come with me. The door is open every day. This 1+2 rendezvous, all invited. This what we do, how we do. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we can see it. Let's do the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. Let's do the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. We are the dreamers, we make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are.